Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Jeff Holt with Forest and Fairways YouTube channel. Today I want to share with you guys 5 things that I've learned starting a channel. I've been doing this for about 7 months. A little background on me. I'm 40 years old and I love the outdoors. I love golf. So I wanted to create something that can really encompass both things. And it's been a journey, and here are 5 things I want to share with you guys. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing I've learned starting this channel and doing this, that getting started is actually the hardest part. And for me, there's a lot of anxiety getting started just because I have zero background in social media. I mean, I have a Facebook account I've had since it first came out. But for me, it was really just getting started, filming that first film and uploading it to YouTube. I did it. It was a little bit nerve-wracking, but for me, really the thing that gave me the most anxiety about starting a YouTube channel was sharing it on my personal Facebook and things like that to people that actually know. Putting it out there in the world where anybody in the world can see it, that wasn't that big of a deal, but putting it out there on social media, letting people know that, hey, I'm doing a YouTube channel now, that was the hardest part for me. But I will say that everyone has been super supportive. I was really scared that people were gonna make fun of me or say mean things or call me like, why are you doing that? But I will say everyone that I've put out there on that I've talked to about have been super supportive about it and have cheered me on. So if you're one of those people, you know who you are. Thank you very much for doing that, and I really appreciate it. The second thing I've learned, number 2 on my list, is you don't have to be perfect, but you do need to be authentic. So when I first got started, I was really trying to figure out how to make things perfect, and come to realize you spend so much more time doing that than if you just get the video out there and get it published. So don't spend a lot of time on that. Of course, you want good editing, but you don't want to make it so perfect to where you spend hours and hours on this video. You publish it, and it gets like 15 views getting started. So that can really ruin what you're trying to do. So just focus on getting content out there. And every time you make a video, try to make it just a little bit better than the last one. Make it 1% better than the last video. So learn new things, whether it's, adding some music to your video, if it's a different editing technique. And like for me, my golf videos, I added a second camera. So you get a little bit more, you get 2 different angles of shots going on. Now, when it comes to editing, that's a little more difficult because you got 2 cameras you got to edit. But that being said, just adding things like that can really help your content. And again, doesn't have to be perfect, but you're never going to get anywhere if you don't publish videos. So keep that in mind. Don't worry about perfection. Worry about being authentic and publishing videos. Now, before I get into the third thing I've learned, I really want to stop and ask you guys, hope you guys are enjoying this. If you like this content, if it's helping you, please hit that subscribe button. It truly helps my channel. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to do all the right things. So if you could hit that subscribe, if you want to see more outdoor golf, hunting, fishing, family content, by all means, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. The third thing I've learned is learning new skills like filming and editing takes time and it takes patience, lots of patience. Someone like me who's getting into this for the first time, again, I have zero background in any of this stuff. You have to be patient with yourself and realize that things take time. You have to learn it. Or just talking to the camera like I am now. This is the first time I've done a video like this. So for me, I'm actually a very introverted person. I find it hard to really open up to people, especially when I first meet them. So talking to a camera is like talking to someone brand new you've never met. So one thing I'm working on and slowly being patient with is just opening up more, being more myself and doing the best I can with what I can for myself. So like I said, with editing, I'm using Filmora right now as my editing software. Again, learning it, pretty self-explanatory, but some things I still don't know about. So like I make golf content, and one of the big things for golf content is having a little tracer, following the ball. I have yet to figure that out, how to do that on Filmora. So if anyone out there is watching this and they know how to do that, leave me a comment below and steer me in the right direction. Tell me how to do it because I need some help. Number 4 is probably the most important one. I should have put it number 1 now that I think about it. But set yourself small goals to stay motivated, because again, when you're first starting this stuff out, nobody's watching your content. You put a lot of hours and time and frankly money into doing this, and if you don't, or if you're not motivated to do it, you're going to end up quitting and giving up. So for me, setting small goals. So my first small goal is to get 100 views on a long form video, and then to get 1,000 views on one of my shorts. I've since achieved that. Now my small goal is to get 1,000 views on a long form video and 10,000 views on a short. So you can kind of see, as you meet your little goals, you kind of start getting a little bit bigger. So I went from 1,000 views on a short to now I'm trying to get 10,000 views. So things like that keep you motivated, and they're very attainable goals, because if you're not motivated to do this, it's like anything. If you're not motivated, you're not going to do it. So set small goals to keep yourself motivated to create. And the fifth thing I've learned, I wouldn't necessarily say is a lesson, it's more of another goal. This is the overarching goal for me. You got the small goals, and your number 4, like I talked about, just to stay motivated. The fifth thing for me is coming up with the goal that I want to have for this whole experience. And for me is turning this into potentially a business. I've always wanted to have my own business, but I didn't know what to do with my passions, right? How do you make a business out of, outdoors and golf? I mean, do you start a bait and tackle shop? Do you start a golf store? Yes, you can, but that's not really a avenue I was wanting to go down, just because there's a lot of risk involved there. Starting a YouTube channel, still being able to do my passions, obsessions really, and being able to potentially monetize on this is a big goal of mine. So to start a YouTube channel to do this, there's a lot less risk involved. A little bit of money involved. Of course, I bought a GoPro 12. I had to buy a new computer that can handle all of the things that come along with editing, miscellaneous type things that you think of along the way. But I mean, all in all, I'm probably in $1,500 to $2,000 in this venture, but I really don't have any need to buy anything else. I'm sure I will, but as I get more into it, but I can handle potential of not being able to use $2,000. So for me, going all in on something else to chase my passions and my obsessions just didn't seem like a good idea for me and my family. The overarching goal for me is to eventually, one day maybe, turn this into a business and show people, tell the world what I like to do, and hopefully show people how to do some things, how to hit the ball correctly with on your golf swing, how to go white-tailed deer hunting, how to go bass fishing, how to cook a venison roast in the oven, things like that people probably don't know and would like to. So that's really what my overarching goal and motivation for this channel moving into the future. Because isn't that what everybody truly wants in life, is have the freedom to do exactly what you want to do when you want to do it, and also make a living doing it? Is that not, that's almost the American dream. So for me and what I'm wanting to do, starting a YouTube channel seemed like the best option. So in closing, I hope this video gives you a little bit of information, a little bit of courage to start your own channel if you want to do so. Because if a 40-year-old midlife crisis man like myself can do this and have the courage to do so, you can too. It's difficult, but it's not that difficult. You just got to want to do it. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, do all the things, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you want to watch more videos from the Forests and Fairways YouTube channel, be sure to check out our playlists for outdoor adventures, golf, and wild game cooking videos, all on the Forests and Fairways YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notifications. And thanks for watching.